White Dove started in 2013, and it has now been in existence for 4 years.
We started in a little house here in Kigali, and we started with about 10 girls, primarily from the local villages, who were disadvantaged girls that couldn't afford to go to high school.
White Dove originally started as a vocational school, and it is now transferred into a STEAM school, meaning that we focus on entrepreneurship, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
When we started the school, we had no idea where it would go.
It actually began as a full sponsorship school, and it was for girls that were from very diverse backgrounds and came from different circumstantial situations with their families.
And when we started, many of the students didn't speak English, and so it was really hard to try to find teachers. So we were able to find actually some teachers that could speak English. And when we met Patrice Durrell, it was like a dream come true for us.
In 2014, when I joined the school, and then shortly thereafter when I became the head of school, the vision started to evolve even more. And that is how we have gone from just being a vocational school to being a full college preparatory school.
She brought structure to the school. She brought a passion for education. She brought experiences for these young women that many schools in the US may not get.
I remember the first time I met the principal, I said, as a parent, I am committed to helping my daughter, and I bring her to this school because I believe we can work together to her performance. After, I think, a month or with some days again, they phoned me that I have to come to school. So I came in the principal office. So she put in the shelf the report for the midterm, and the princess did have 68%. So for me, it was so much surprising because in her life, she hasn't ever got that kind of marks.
We had to get to a point where we weren't just depending on donations to keep the school running. So now the school is a private school with tuition fees, but also with special programs to help students that are coming from different backgrounds, such as students who are orphans, or students who are coming from refugee camps, or students that just come from parents who live below the poverty line.
I consider this one to be a world-class education opportunity. The amazing stuff is, it is at a fraction of the cost of the other comparable education systems.
We have gained a lot of support, and the school is doing exactly what we dreamed it to be doing, turning out very good girl scholars who actually have an opportunity to study either nationally or internationally and then come back and impact their country.
Although it's still small, we know it's going to grow big with the support of many people. We really believe that what we're doing here will get expanded around Africa. And so we're just excited to see these small beginnings will be very great in the end.
But at this time, we're in this transitional phase where we're still trying to get to a place where we can be fully sustainable. So we still need the help. We need the help of our supporters. We need the help of people who follow our story through social networks so that we can keep this school afloat.
I've seen my daughters changing in a lot of aspects, like their language skills. They now fully understand where they want to be in terms of careers, what they want to achieve, and they know how they want to achieve that.
The school is doing something very different in Rwanda for the girl child, and I would hate personally, as the head of school, for any reason for us to have to say that the doors are closing.
The team at White Dove are doing an amazing job because they transform the girls into responsible people.
So the purpose for this entire documentary is to show people that this is something that needs to stay, and we need this for the girls of Rwanda regardless of what their backgrounds are. So our plea today, our plea to everyone who is watching this is that you watch our story, you hear our story, and that you sow into this school so that we are allowed to keep the doors open. We promise you, even today, that it will not be a seed that is sown in vain, and that we intend for this work to go on for many, many years.